Hi, Steve. It's Colin. I'm going to show you what I figured out by looking at the source code in your page because there's a couple of things, and then just so you know for the future. When I took a look at the code for your menu top library page, I've just copied it into a copy of the Tempest site that I have on my own computer, right? So I took a look at the home and whatnot. If I look in the code view here, you see how there the font color has been applied directly to the home right here? Well, what's happened is you can use different tools like to do inline font colors and properties and things like that. Um, and we call it inline styles. The problem when you use a font color on an inline style, this is the font color of black. And this is what we see in the page here. That is the color that's going to be used because it's inline. It's going to overwrite because let's take a look at this. Cascading style sheets means, or cascading CSS is a cascading style sheet, right? So we have a styles.css and other style sheets that are used to create the colors, like we have fonts and then we have styles. And as this is the very last style that is being used before the actual element, which is the word home, that is the one that's going to be applied, and it's going to trump everything else that we use. So even if we use a mobile color, this is going to trump that mobile color, right? So what we need to do is I'm going to show you a trick and see if this works here. I'm just going to pull up your site, resize it in the browser. There it is there, right? I'm going to just right click, do inspect with element, and we're going to use Firebug here to pull up and find out. You see the color should be a light gray, right? But it's using this font color right here. If I get rid of that, right there, you see how it shows up as a light gray there? Right? So you can actually read it. And same thing with if I go down the page here and find any other inline colors, if I just get rid of them in Firebug, it shows up. So what we want to do then is create or take a look at this font color in mobile and use the attribute of important for mobile coloring. So let me just see if we can pull up and show you what to do here. So basically we're going to have to go into our, let me just find out where that where those colors are loaded in for mobile here. All right, cool. Then what we can do is we can use the primary and the minimized because we already have mobile style sheets in here. And what I'm looking for is, let's go with a, let me just scroll down there. So this is min width means 0 and max is that. Okay, so this should work right here. Right down the very bottom where it says phone, portrait, and landscape. Okay, I'm going to send you a style to copy in there, and let's just see if that works. And I want you to take the style I copy into the ticket and paste it right here, right below the social icons and right after this bracket and above the social icons for Font Awesome. I want you to paste the style. I'm going to copy this information here. I'm going to give it a little bit of room here. I'm going to copy this information into the ticket. And then you can adjust the font properties. I'm going to lighten this one up from 777. I'll make this let's make it a white color, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for white, and then you can tweak it from that point on. But make sure it goes between this right here, so we're in that mobile area. I just want to make sure we don't have anything else in here. Menu top, da 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 da. And most importantly, for the color, I'm going to get rid of everything else because all we really need is to target the color, right? And let's see if this does the trick.